I'm vanilla, baby. But I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skilla, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me, baby. Whip your lovin' on me. Young MISSIONA.
Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go from South Florida. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. Quick throw here is complete.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon A-Chain. And he'll have the Dolphins first down as he gets this up to the 42.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Into the hands of Berrios. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Tua will get this one out wide to Tyreek. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That's taken in by Achane. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Throwing on third down, Tungo Vailoa. He gets that complete to Berrios. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Tua, gonna give it to Achane. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 15-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he'll They'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to South Florida after this. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? And he will drive his way into the end zone. Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
You know, we spend a lot of time praising the running backs, and deservingly so. But oftentimes, it's a combination of the scheme and the big guys up front who make it work, and that's exactly what we saw here on the big pickup.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. McCarthy going to look to throw again. And he's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Reichert. The kick is good. And the Vikings come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. In motion, it's Waddle. Once again, it's Achane. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only one. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Tua now on 3rd down. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he will score. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Miami. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A nice throw by the rookie out of Michigan. It's going to be good enough for a 1st down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. To the air once more is McCarthy. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. On the carry, here's Achane. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4. In motion, it's Waddle. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
So we hit halftime here in South Florida, and the Dolphins are in the lead. As we head north to Orlando, we're going to join the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw, it's McCarthy. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's McCarthy. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's in. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Vikings. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Vikings are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. On the return, Malik Washington. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On the handoff, this is Achane. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. A run out of the gun with Achane. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. In motion, it's Waddle. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's caught! And he will go all the way. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. He'll try and throw it with McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get the conversion with a gain of 22. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this third quarter. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is McCarthy. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That is caught side of the end zone. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's a 2nd and 9. A run up the middle with Achane. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. 3rd down, 3 to go. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He's inside the 30. And he's got another one. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up.
Boy, all you did was hold the ball. Nobody cared.
Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th,
You held the ball the whole first quarter. You held the ball the first quarter, the whole quarter. Get Get your goofy ass out. Nobody give a fuck what you talking about. You held the ball like a little girl.
Touchdown. Myers is back to boot this one away.
Why don't you make me? That's what I thought. Nah, you didn't. All you did was hold. Boy, you ain't nothing special. Blah, 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 blah.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Throwing again is McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. He runs with it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a 1st.
And here we go, 4th and inches. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That's taken in. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
What am I quitting for?
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to
what
get
am I
himself
quitting
to a spot,
for?
to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna find out the time of possession. Don't worry about it, buddy.
And instead, they force a turnover, and now they're
hey. I'm gonna find the time of possession. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You shouldn't have said nothing. I wasn't going to say nothing at all, but you holding the ball. I could care less what you do. Man, I got the time of possession. Don't worry about it. I got the time of possession. Don't worry about it.
Here's a give to Achane. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd
No, I
down.
wasn't. I was at cover 6 and cover 9. That's not zone, stupid.
Now the Dolphins
Dummy.
going to use the 1st of their timeouts.
W. I was in cover 6 and cover 9. That's not zone. Go ahead! You act like I'm scared, nigga! You held the ball! I don't care what you do! I'm about to laugh at you! Throw it! Throw it down! I ain't gotta do nothing! I'm calm! You came up here talking like you did something all day.
Final play. He's going to look deep.
Finally! Good job! Finally! Good job! Nobody cares.
6 more here at
Don't
the
worry, I'm
end.
about to check it, buddy. Don't worry about it.
For the coach's handshake. It might not
When I
be
pull up time of
friendly.
possession, don't even worry about
That
it.
late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So a win here for the Dolphins.
Sorry.
This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.